All right, and welcome to A Couple Instigators.
Yes, hello.
Hello, Fred. Me and Amy are sick,
Fred.
but we're pulling through.
We're gonna push through this just for you.
Yeah,
if what's his name can get through it, what's his on the Handmaids? Fred. Fred, if he can make it through, so can we.
Yeah.
If he can make it through the big explosion,
Yeah. Yeah, so...
Oh, that was probably a spoiler. Too bad.
Yeah,
that's all right.
that's
You need to
okay.
stay... If you're going to listen to this, you got to stay caught up on
the Handmaids, because that's the
we
only
don't care
thing we
about the
watch
rest.
together.
That's it.
Yeah, so I am here with, all my beverages. Before we turned on, I showed Amy I've got every drink there is known to man.
Yeah, you're like those people on that cruise show that I watched, demanding all these different drinks all at the same time.
Yes.
Below Deck.
Below Deck. So Amy has
ask
also discovered Below Deck. I haven't watched it in a while. You know when I watch that, Amy, is when they do if I'm home in the morning or whatever, and they do a whole, you know how they do
a marathon.
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it today.
Were they?
See, the thing is, I don't sit down. It's not that great of a show, where I'm going to watch, a whole season of it. I just watch it if it happens to be on.
Right.
In the middle of the season. I'm not
Yeah,
watching,
it's not like you're taping
I don't know,
it.
I don't know who's dating who and, what. I don't even know what's going on half the time, but, these customers are ridiculous, every time. They,
yeah.
Yeah, so it's good to watch.
Yeah.
I like to watch it.
Yachties.
They call them yachties.
So where are they? The ones you were watching? Are they in them? Did you say the Mediterranean?
Yeah, that's the one I was watching, but today it was on a marathon. And
yeah.
So I watched, while I was waking up and getting ready to do the show, they were somewhere else, and it was a whole different male captain. I think it was, part of season 5.
Oh, okay.
So then, all these different people were on there. But it was, these guys wanted to use their Wi-Fi all the time. They're on this beautiful boat, and all they wanted to do was go to the shore to use their Wi-Fi all the time. It's are you kidding me? I looked it up you know how much it is to charter one of those, Cindy?
Huh.
$200,000 a week.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
I looked it up.
Crazy.
Just out of curiosity, not thinking I could, knowing fully well that was never going to happen in my life.
No, but I know I always wondered how much those things cost. But you know what I don't
changed
get?
my perspective a little, because it's for $200,000, I would expect quite a bit too, I guess,
Yeah, but you know what, too? It's when I do watch it, and they, every show they have the new guests come on or whatever for that episode, And I'm I have no idea who these people are, but I'm there's so many wealthy people that are so wealthy like that. That we just have no idea who they are. They're not famous or...
No, they're just random.
Yeah.
And and these people, they don't know. They have no idea that,
Oh my God, my favorite episode.
I wonder if they get a do you think they get a discount when they're on the show?
Yes.
Filming I think they do too.
Oh, absolutely.
So I think you're seeing the cheap of the cheap. I bet you a lot of the ones they don't film are a lot better charters.
I do. I completely agree. I do remember the one show I watched, I was cracking up. It was
funny.
This gay guy, and he had to have been in his 60s, okay? And he's the one that chartered the boat.
Right.
But every one of the people he brought with him was a 25-year-old Twinkie. Okay? All the little twinks and this 60-year-old gay guy.
Yeah. Daddy got everybody a boat for the week.
And I was cracking up, obviously, because he's this wealthy gay guy surrounded by these young, adorable boys, And that was my favorite to watch because, the guys he brought with him were absolutely hysterical.
Oh man.
You know what I mean? All the other guys that he brought were so funny.
They probably had to get drunk and laugh their way through it.
Yeah.
But these, you know what these people have never done, Cindy?
Huh?
That you have recently? Run out into a field and grabbed an abandoned kitten.
Okay. Let's get right into it.
They've never done that. It never occurred to them to run out into a field of hoarded cats and grab one and run off with it. That's just not the lifestyle.
That's not what they did.
Living. No.
So, yeah, quickly, I will get into some of my story.
We had an exciting week, and I say we because
yes, Amy coached me. So,
well, you called Octomom and got the advice.
Yeah, I called Octomom. I found a residence. We stumbled upon that. It's an elderly man. I'm not going to say like where he is or anything because we have people working on helping him.
It's not fair, and he's trying anyways.
He's trying. He has fed stray cats for many years, and he just got really overwhelmed. And he's got many, many cats, many, many kittens, and some need, a little help. They need a little medicine and.
Or a lot.
Oh well. So it's pretty.
You need a lot.
It's a pretty serious situation that he's in. But I went over there and we know him and casual. Hadn't seen him in a while. Felt a bit concerned. We went and checked on him. And we realized that he's in this situation with all of these cats and kittens. So
cats are popping up. They're popping up like dandelions.
Yeah,
in the
it is. So I'm like, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? This is horrible. I can't take all these kittens that need all this treatment. I can't. Okay, I can barely take care of myself. Amy knows that. So
no, you need a lot of treatment too.
So I called Amy on the council while I'm in the car, and I'm like, "Listen, this is what's happening. I was told it's a bad situation, so now I'm heading over to view this with my own two eyes." So me and a friend of mine go over there, and we're talking to this man, and he's just the sweetest guy, and he just really doesn't. He said, if you can help me and bring me some food, it's very expensive to feed them all. And I am like, this is beyond needing food. But I didn't want to, upset him because he's trying to control his pack and it just got out of control. Yeah. And I have to say, he's been feeding these cats for many years. We got to hand it to him. He's really tried his best. And
yeah, he has. So the only part he missed, and, this is not his fault. He's an older man.
Yeah.
Is that those cats multiply?
Yes.
When all you do is feed them.
When all you do is feed these homeless cats.
Yes.
So I'm going to say he had tons and tons of kittens out there. And before people freak out, me and Amy have contacted a bunch of people. He's going to be getting the help he needs.
Yeah, the SPCA is on the case.
Everybody's on it. I've already had one of...
Don't turn anyone in. Everything's already taken under control.
Right. We already contacted somebody that we personally know who has helped us control other packs that we found like this. And she's already been over there, and she's on it, and she knows what's going on. So, needless to say, I'm over there, and this little kitten comes to me, and he's like trying to crawl up my leg, and I'm like, oh God, what am I gonna do? And he looked healthy, and I was like, he doesn't look, I could probably handle this. So I grabbed this little kitten.
She just grabbed it.
I grabbed it, and I said, keep him occupied, to my friend, and I stuck it in my pocket. So
you pickpocketed a cat.
I did. I
pickpocketed
one of the kittens.
Yeah.
And honestly, I probably could have just said, so-and-so, can I just take this cat? And he would have said,
but you
take
didn't.
5 more.
Stole it. You stole it.
He would have said, take 5 more while you're at it,
Oh, 5. Yeah, 50.
50. But, and then he proceeded to tell me there was many more in the barns, and I'm just like, oh God. So I take this little cat, and I have brought a box with me in case I was going to try to save some, So I shove the little cat in the box, and I take it, and we leave. I call Amy. I tell her, Amy, this is the situation. And Amy, immediately got on the phone and, don't get us in trouble. But yeah, we did our best. So help is coming. So I take this little cat and I bring it home. This cat is so teeny now. Amy is like, at first I kept telling Amy it's really small. You were like, You don't know how to feed that cat. That cat's got to eat every 2 hours. So now I'm like, we're thinking we got to bottle feed this little cat.
Well, you never show. I didn't see the cat.
So I get home and I FaceTime Amy and I hold it up and Amy's like,
it's 6
okay,
weeks.
Right.
He's fine. He's fine.
Amy's like, he's good. He's gonna be fine. He can eat.
Yeah.
So we go to the kitty store, and I buy kitty wet food, everything. I buy the kitten formula, the whole thing. Right.
You don't need that, but that's okay.
But I'm mixing. Right. I'm mixing the little kitten formula for extra protein in with the kitten food. So this is where we're at now. We've had him here for a week. My daughter takes him to the vet today. I didn't tell you yet. I was going to wait for the show. So I couldn't do it. So my daughter comes, takes him.
Marissa.
Both girls. Both girls.
They did. They both. Oh, yeah. Alexa went too.
Yeah, both girls took him. Okay. So it was their vet. I made the appointment. So my daughters have rescued 3 cats already, and one was very, very sick. So they're really good at it. They rescued Biggie Smalls. Yeah, that's his name, and he was very sick. And he had, what's that sickness where they poop all over? Distemper. No, a pooping disease. Shoot. I don't know, but let me tell you.
They do have explosive, right. Well, distemper doesn't really go away, so it can't be that.
No, I forget.
There's a whole bunch. Cindy.
Yeah, had this. So the one they rescued was very sick. It was almost dead. And I don't know if I told you the story very quickly, but when they went to that vet, they had the Biggie Smalls, and he was a very sick kitten. And the vet gave him all this medicine, and there was a nice gentleman out in the waiting room with his dog, and he told the vet, I want to pay their full vet bill.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that was great, because it was like $300 for their initial bill.
Little miracle.
And he said, because these young girls, they saving this kitten, it was so sick. So they went back and forth to the vet for like 2 months with Biggie Smalls because he was very, very sick. Like, it was so bad, Amy, that he would just eliminate himself when he walked. Like, he couldn't even go to the litter. He had something with his intestines. Anyway, now Biggie...
Most cats that get like that, most kittens that get like that don't make it. So
so they nursed him, and they were up every 2 hours. It was a story. Anyway, Biggie's doing great. They rescued him. He's great. So I put them in charge of the kitten. So they took him to there. So it turns out, you ready? It's a girl.
Come on, are you serious?
Yeah. So
I thought you held it up. I did the best I could. I'm like, isn't there
we all did. Even my daughters thought it was a boy. Like, we all did.
She's got like a droopy vajayjay or something.
I don't know, but anyway, so the vet said that a girl, you see a slit at this age.
You named it Fred.
Yeah, Fred. The girl, you see a slit, and the boy, you see a hole on a kitten. I guess you're right. It's very hard to determine their sex when they're only 6 weeks.
If I saw it firsthand, I would have known.
Right. Well, I swear I felt little balls. Okay. Well,
maybe she's gonna be like, maybe she's gonna be like LGBT, like a
Pan?
She's gonna be intersex.
Intersexed. Well.
Or maybe she's going to be a trans.
Yeah, so anyway, it turns out it's Freddie. We're just going to name it Freddie.
Freddie, that's fine.
Right. So it's Freddie the cat. Freddie. And she's in great shape. She does probably obviously she has worms. She's a little bloated, but she's eating her body weight in food. She's a beast.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Right. So she got her Revolution for her. They said it was okay because she had some fleas left. I mean, I did what I could. You told me to wash her with Dawn. I did everything you said. I picked got a lot of it in her ear mites. So at any rate, she's healthy. She's doing great. We're deworming her. And
it's a good story.
We now have Freddie the girl.
Right, and Dan won't let you keep her.
Well, Dan, we might foster fail, but either way, my kids might take her. Either way, they have 3 cats.
We were just talking last week. Alexa can't even run a lawnmower and get gas for it. You're going to give her this kitten?
Yeah.